Welcome back everyone to Mass Effect 4 Feature Wishlist, and today we've got three things: ship customization, ship combat and custom crew. So today's episode is going to be a bit ship orientated because I've actually started playing through all the Mass Effects again, and I've come to the conclusion that ship customization wasn't in the games at all, other than number 2, where frankly it wasn't really built on. It was just an aspect of keeping your suicide team alive. So I believe for the next game they should really expand on this, because the ship is basically another companion, if you will, and I believe that customization is going to be really cool, and I think ship combat as well was going to be really good. So you know what, without further ado, we'll just get into it. Number 1, ship customization. So ship customization, what the hell do I even mean by this? Well, this is going to be both cosmetic and items which will affect the ship. I believe that because Mass Effect 2 had a really good system of upgrading a ship to kind of keep the crew alive, if they expanded on this to coincide with ship combat, it'd be really cool. But first off, we'll start off on ship cosmetic items. So ship cosmetic items, what is this going to be and how's it going to affect the player? Really, it's not going to affect the player majorly, but for people like me who like customization, the ship is basically another companion, and I believe that being able to choose like the interior, so being able to choose what's inside, or maybe just the layout, even if you're just given a selection of 5 different layouts for the ship, I think that would be really cool. And being able to then choose like themes, so even if you can't place the things yourself, if you could actually, like for instance, if you've played Fallout, the houses generally have themes you can buy. Just things like that. I don't want to be able to place things because I believe that I would never be able to do as well as the artists BioWare. Being able to go to like shops on the Presidium and stuff in the Citadel, or go in, even maybe if they have like open areas, actually finding objects to place in your ship as trophies, I think would also be another cool idea. But now I'm actually going to move on to the items which will affect your ship for what is going to be our second thing, ship combat. So in ship combat, this is going to be a combined thing now of both the first thing, which is ship customization, as well as the custom crew. So we'll get out of the way first, actually choosing your ship. So you have hopefully an option at the beginning of the game from either the Alliance or like a scrap dealer, depending on what the affiliation of the character is, to buy a ship, and the choices can be like a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, maybe frigates, maybe just like a civilian ship, all with different things. So choosing this will affect how it plays in combat. If you have a really big gunship, then you'll be able to pretty much deal out a lot of damage and take a lot of damage, but your maneuverability is going to be down the toilet pretty much. So maybe you've got to choose carefully what ship do you want to go for, fragile and heavy hitting, or maybe like somewhere in the middle but with a lot of maneuverability. All this different stuff I think is a good idea to kind of incorporate. So now, where the hell is ship combat going to be taking place? Well, this can take place in both multiplayer and single player. We'll first go over single player. Single player, you'll probably have like maybe war zones on like the galaxy map, which you can go in, and maybe there's a rift between, maybe there's a civil war in the Alliance, or there's a war between Solarians and humans, or whatever really. And basically you're going to be going in there and using your ship to help turn the tide of that battle. And obviously multiplayer, you can have up to like maybe, I don't know, 12 people on a map, all with their ships, or maybe depending on the type of map, you could have like maybe 64 players. Maybe 2 people can have massive like gunships, and then all the other players have supporting cruisers. I think this is a thing that would be really cool for multiplayer and would really set it apart from other games. Number 3, custom crew. Now what the hell do I mean by this? I don't mean that you're going to be able to choose your companions. I believe that BioWare should choose the companions for you, because they'll be able to really craft a rich story. What I mean is being able to choose like an engineer, a pilot, basically choosing all the different aspects like a navigator, a gunman, basically all to give you bonuses, and they'll all have different bonuses and wages maybe that you'll have to pay out, and that way you'll be able to basically micromanage your ship, which I think would be a really cool aspect of the game. I don't really want expansive dialogue to these characters. Maybe just if you talk to them, they'll say hello commander or something along those lines. But just being able to add something and then bringing that crew maybe into multiplayer or something. Maybe just something a bit better crossover than the galactic readiness in Mass Effect 3. Well, anyway, that's my thoughts for this Mass Effect 4 feature wishlist. This has been Mass Effect Monday, and if you pretty much have any ideas of what could be in the next Mass Effect game, leave a comment down below and it may be featured in this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I love making these Mass Effect videos, and please tune in for next Monday where we'll go over again another 3 subjects. Thank you guys, and see you next time.